Hi teachers, hi librarians, hi media specialists. My name is Violet Favero and I am a children's picture book author. And I would love to make an author visit to your school. I know you're all doing virtual learning right now, and so I can do the visit via Skype or Zoom, or either pre-recorded visit I can do, whatever mechanism works best for you. And when we get through this really tough time, then I'll come visit your students in person. But for right now, this is the best way to do it. I write books for students in pre-K to 4th grade. Silly Yaya is my book about grandparent names. Sunday Dinner at Silly Yaya's is about the family tradition of Sunday dinner. Unky Monkey Lives at the Zoo. This is one of my Amazon's #1 new release books, and this is the book that I read the most when I do school visits. There's no ending to the story, and it's up to the student to use their critical thinking skills. Gracie's RV Misadventure is an early chapter book for students 1st and 2nd grade, and it's about a very dramatic, anxious dog who goes on an RV vacation with her owner. She loses her blanket, formulates a plan to retrace her steps and find it. This is 78 pages, illustrated in black and white. It's that transition book when they think they're ready for a chapter book, but not quite. This gets them there. And then this comes with an activity book, which is really a reading comprehension book that asks questions that were in the book, and there are also puzzles and coloring pages. The book I really want to talk to you about today is my newest book, Pete Comes to America. Pete Comes to America was named Amazon's #1 new release in children's immigration books, children's social science books, children's multi-generational families, and children's cultural studies. The book talks about Pete's journey from Greece to America and his trials and tribulations, his crossing on the big ship. The book is illustrated and an illustration style that's very appropriate for the time period. It talks about how they feel when they see the Statue of Liberty as they come into Ellis Island. It talks about waiting in line and getting their documentation stamped in immigration. It talks about how overwhelmed Pete felt when he got into New York City. And in the end, it talks about Pete working hard and studying hard in school and living his American dream. Pete Comes to America is a great tool to use to teach your students about immigration, to have compassion for other students who may be in the classroom with them, whose families may be more recent immigrants to America, because after all, we all have an immigration story. You can use Pete Comes to America as an addition to what you're already doing, teaching children about immigration and early American history. As part of my virtual visit, I have some lesson plan forms for you to use with the students. There is a My Family Tree form, and there is What is Your Family History? And these two forms are intended for the student to complete at home with their parents and grandparents. And I tell the students that this is like a mystery. They're detectives. Like, where did your family come from, and why did they come, and when did they come? So they're pretty excited to find the answers to those questions and fill them out. And then there's a multiple choice here as well. And then continents and oceans for the students to tell us what continent their family came from. And then this goes with it as well. And then there's a word search puzzle. So you can use any and all of these forms as you see fit, whatever works in your lesson plan and your time constraints. But they're a great addition to my visit. You can contact me via email, sillyyaya@sillyyaya.com, or you can text me, 321-543-7054, and we can talk about the best way to make this visit happen to enhance what you're already doing during this really difficult time trying to get all this virtual learning figured out. And visit my website, sillyyaya.com, to learn more about me and some of my other books, which were also named Amazon's #1 new releases in their genre. All right, I can't wait to hear from you and get your students excited about reading. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.